What is up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be talking about my newest addition to our squad in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM. And it's not going to be an addition that's going to be, an easy or a low-key addition. No, this is an addition that took me a very long time to get. It took a lot of hard work. It took a lot of effort. And at the end of the day, I think it will be worth it. But again, this was not just an easy addition, right? It was something that, again, took a lot of time, took a lot of effort, and just somebody that I hope is going to ultimately be worth it. So, kind of here's what happened. Last night, played a little King of the Court. I haven't checked boards yet. Boards haven't really changed a whole ton. I actually don't hate our position right now, but that's besides the fact of the situation. So I got off of King of the Court. I was like, I played my games. Things didn't go great, but whatever. They went okay enough. And so I got off the game. But before I got off the game, I did put in a bid on a Pink Diamond Wild Gems card. Now, here's where things get interesting. I only had like 800 and some thousand MT. I think like low 800,000s. And I ended up getting the Pink Diamond Wild Gem for like 700,000 MT. Which, was an absolute steal for me. And that was the last piece I needed to get Joel Embiid. And this, you guys will see it here, his Wild Gem card. The only piece we've got left is Robert Covington. I don't want to exchange my Robert Covington, so we are waiting for this Robert Covington to go through. And once I get him, I'll add him in there. And we will have Joel Embiid added into the squad, who I am so excited about. Now, look, I'm not proud of this, right? I'm not proud that this is my third Wild Gem card. I'm not. But I will say, it's really the only way that I can improve my squad is either getting Joel Embiid or Dr. J at this stage. Like, that is really the only way that I can massively improve the squad. And I think the thing that I like the most about Joel Embiid is he's going to be the perfect fit. Whether it's, next to Kwame Brown, or I might move KG to the backup forward and start Embiid is probably what I am ultimately going to do. Because, like, Jack Sigma, as great as he is, he needs a big next to him that can kind of get rebounds, that can play a little more defense, that can just be a more complete option. And that's exactly what my Joel Embiid is going to be able to do on the floor. Like, Joel Embiid is going to be able to do literally everything I need him to do on the floor at the very highest level. Now, as far as extra badges, I don't really have a ton to give to Joel Embiid right now. I just don't. I can give him Rise Up. I can give him, any of these extra ones that he can get. So I'd give him Aerial Wizard. But again, a lot of these things he can't get. Like, he can't get Box Out Beast. He already comes to that. He can't get Immovable. So, like, as far as extra Hall of Famers, I really don't have a ton to give Joel Embiid right now, which is kind of sad. Like, I was hoping, like, okay, yeah, maybe I'll have some extra badges to add to him to make him even more soup. But, when Embiid comes home today, he's basically going to be base. He's not going to be souped. He's not going to be anything crazy. He is basically going to be a base Joel Embiid card, which is fine. Like, again, I don't need him to be anything crazy because as he stands, he's already going to be crazy, right? Like, and again, I'll break down his stats in a second here, but like the card is already going to be crazy. He's already going to be ridiculous. The hard part with some of these Amethyst Wild Gems too, like I'm trying to put them up, trying to have them sell. I don't know what any of these things sell really for, so I'm just hoping that some of these things eventually sell. It's kind of a tough situation. If there's none of these cards up, it's kind of tough because I don't know what these cards sell for. Like, some might sell for more because, again, they're needed in sets. I really don't know. I'm just trying to liquidize literally everything I can at this stage. So, Joel Embiid will come home. And then once that happens, like I said, I'll move KG to the backup four. But let's take a look at what Joel Embiid's going to give us, okay? 7 feet tall. And I know people are like, Todd, why don't you just wait for David Robinson to come out? Why don't you just wait for Wemby to come out? Well, here's the news. Here's the deal. Embiid is better than D-Rob. Embiid is better than... He's better than any Pink Diamond Hidden Gem big man we have in the game. 91 3-ball, good ball handle, good driving dunk, good block, good steal, good perimeter, good interior, good speed, good speed ball, good agility. Vertical I may wish was a little bit higher, but everything else about Joel Embiid is literally perfect. The stamina at a 98 is incredible as well. And the thing for me with Embiid is this, with my coach, the speed is going to go up to a 94. The agility is going to go up to a 94. You look at the interior perimeter. The interior is going to go to a 99, perimeter to a 94, and the steal to a 93. So he's already great defensively. But with my coach, he's literally going to be one of the best defensive players on the entire game, which is crazy to think about. but that's really what Joel Embiid is going to be able to give me. So I am really excited to obviously add him to the squad. I am going to have to take him into shoot-around, make sure I can green shots with them and not miss a ton of shots. But I am super excited to add him to the squad. The real only thing I got left is to hopefully, and this is just me talking to you guys, but hopefully exchange some of these hidden gem cards and get a good Hall of Fame badge. Like, give me on-ball minutes. Give me something. I got handles for days. I mean, whatever. Give me something that I can throw on Joel Embiid to make him better, right? Like, those are the things that I am ultimately trying to give him. Obviously, handles for days. I probably should throw that on Jason Kidd, honestly, because he be dribbling the crap out of the ball. So I'll give that on Jason Kidd just to make him that little bit better. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. My squad just slowly improving, slowly getting better, just trying to improve it every single day. But my squad is going to be better today than it was yesterday. Now, as far as what's next, right? Because I always ask the same question to you guys. What's next, right? We got, Joel Embiid's on the way. What is next after Embiid? Well, I don't really know at the time I'm recording this video. I'm trying to think, like, Dr. J is probably what's next. Obviously, again, I am a long ways away from getting Dr. J, so don't think that is coming anytime soon. But that is probably the next step in just trying to build my squad from the ground, not from the ground up, but just trying to slowly improve my squad, right? I do think that is ultimately what is next for me. And I mean, here's the deal. At the end of the day, we're upgrading from Pascal Siakam today to Joel Embiid. That's a pretty big upgrade. As much as I like Pascal Siakam, as much as I think Siakam is great, that is the upgrade that we are ultimately making today. It's crazy that KG is going to probably come off the bench. Like, I know people are going to slander me for that, but it's like, at the end of the day, these are cards that are going to play for a very long time. There's nobody that are going to replace these type of cards for at least a month. So I'm fine. Yeah, I had to spend, some money, and I spent more MT than I wanted to. But at the end of the day, I had to do ultimately what I had to do. Honestly, it makes me sick to my stomach, but I didn't really have a choice when it comes down to it, because even Joel Embiid in its entirety probably costed, I'm trying to do the quick math, and I'll do the quick math for you guys. Like, Joel Embiid costed, let's do the math, because I did it with my last video. Let's do it again. Lou Will was 2.1. Okay, let's just do the math here, because it's gonna honestly make me sick. I know it's gonna make me sick. My stomach is already sick today. So he costed a 2.1. Let's see, 0.8 for the pink diamond. Let's say Drew Gooden was 100K, Markieff Morris was 100K. Okay, Danny Manning. I don't know what I got Danny Manning for. I'm just gonna guess 70K, because I really do not know what he went for. Covington, I ended up spending like 0.35. Okay, PJ Tucker, I think 0.2. All right. Drew Holiday, I think, was pretty cheap, honestly. Don't think he was expensive at all. But then the hard part is I'm already at 3.5 million MT and for Joel Embiid, and I'm not even to the 2 extra diamonds that you need, which I'm guessing I spent close to, probably over what I'm going to calculate for. And then I needed 2 Ammies. Let's just do this. And I need some rubies, so let's just do this. I'm looking nearly at 4 million MT for Joel Embiid on what I spent. And if that doesn't make you guys sick to your stomach, I don't know what will. Like, nearly 4 million MT for the card. So just know the KG was basically half the price of Joel Embiid. So another reason, like, if you guys are like, Ty, you should have just waited and got, KG was way cheaper, okay? KG was more attainable, especially for last week. So it is what it is. That's where we're at right now. I'm going to continue to try to sell things, continue to try to scrounge up any sort of MT to start working my way back up. Obviously, again, it is going to take a while to work my way back up. I'm not going to sit up here and act like it's going to just be a quick solution. No, it's going to take a while to build my MT count back up, to do what I need to do. But man, hopefully at the end, all I can ask is that it's worth it, right? Hopefully at the end, it will be worth it to get Joel Embiid. Hopefully I can win King of the Court, not only this week, but in future weeks as well, to ultimately make it worth it. Because again, for me right now, it just feels like, oof. It's pretty steep, right? Like, that's pretty steep, and it is what it is. Once I committed to Lou Will, I was committed. And he was 2.2 million MT. So I can't really be mad at the cost when I spent 2.2 million MT on Lou Will. The problem is there's like none of him up. So I feel like when there was one up, I had to ultimately try and take advantage of it. So drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.